Welcome, board members. Today we have an exciting new business opportunity. We'll be looking at a company called The Learning Mag. The Learning Mag is basically a website that lets you create an ebook with one push of a button. I'm going to be going over a quick example to give you an idea of what it can do, and then we'll go over some of the specifics. So here you see is their website, and to create your ebook, by clicking on the create link at the top or on my stuff if you've already started, it will take you to their editor, which is very nicely laid out. You have different tabs here that lets you populate your book. So for example, for book information, you can add your title, subtitle, some icons, even include some copyright licenses. Then you can move on to the color scheme, which lets you select a background color, font, links, and etc. You can then move on to your main page content, which is basically your introduction to your ebook. And then where the real power comes in is the sections. The sections let you create basically different chapters. And so in chapter 1, for example, here, I have named it. And then in the editor little window, you can add pictures, video links, your own documents, or you can just type. And then you can edit it like normal with different kind of font sizes and colors. Once you're happy with how your book looks, or even if you just want to have a little preview, all you do is press save. And then here, it is creating an app for you. And you saw how quick it was. I know I don't have much information in it, but it is a pretty quick process. Then, to have a quick preview of how it looks, you can copy paste the URL. The book will show up in the browser and you can have a quick look of how it would look on any kind of device. Now this one is very simple because I didn't put much information in it. If we go back to the Learning Mag and we click on Marketplace at the top, there's a list of already published ebooks that people have volunteered. So if we go to Ancient Rome, for example, and it loads up in our browser, we can see that this is an example of a finished book. Our first tab here takes us to some videos that were populated in it. And now the nice thing here is that you're able to navigate next chapter at the bottom or jump to any chapter using the menu button at the top. So if we go, for example, to Who Was Julius Caesar, here we have a web page that was created by the author. Or we can go to Study Questions, and here's some questions that were posted, or even PDFs of various articles that the students can download and read. Going quickly back to my marketplace, you'll notice that you can send your ebook to your students via email or QR code. If you're not familiar with a QR code, it's just a little icon that most mobile devices can scan, which will then take you to a URL. Now let's take a deeper look into the company. William E. DeLampter is both the CEO and founder of the Learning Mag. He is also the current president of eRedia, which is the main company behind the Learning Mag. He has over 23 years of experience in education, which includes 7 years as a head of a school and launching various e-learning opportunities. He started eRedia in 2010 with the focus of the company being to provide education with e-learning opportunities. At this time, eRedia is composed of educators, designers, and developers. Now, having a look at the concept of the Learning Mag, the idea of creating an ebook is not unique. However, the way the Learning Mag lets one create an ebook is extremely simplistic and makes this a valuable tool for teachers that might not be so comfortable with more complicated platforms in creating ebooks. I basically like to call it ebooks made for dummies. Due to the simplicity of the Learning Mag, it has a distinct advantage over two of its main competitors, Apple's iBook Author and Academic Pub. In addition, it is inexpensive compared to the academic pub, which forces you to charge students a certain price for their ebooks. It is supported across platforms, unlike the iBook Author, which is limited to Mac devices. And the sharing options are easy and numerous, and totally under your control. In my opinion, the two following are the biggest competitive advantages of the Learning Mag. One, there is no publishing waiting time. You do not have to rely on a third party to create your ebook for you, nor do you have to get your students to use a fancy device to download their book. The other advantage is the control you have over how much the ebook will cost your students, if anything, and how you share it, and who has access to that ebook. It is at no time available to the public unless you wish it to be. So is the Learning Mag ready to make it big in the market? I would have to say that overall the app looks great. It's easy to use, it's clean, and the sharing options, as we mentioned before, are excellent. However, there are a few things that are lacking. There's definitely a need for more interactivity for these apps, especially with ebooks. If you look at the iBook Author, there are a lot of options when it comes to interactivity. The website also has a few spelling mistakes, which makes it look very unprofessional. In addition, when I tried to contact the Learning Mag, it took their customer service quite a few days to get back to me, which is not very impressive. In summary, my SWOT analysis for the Learning Mag is as follows. The majority of the app is complete. It might need a little bit of tweaking to make it a little bit more appealing to the current generation. The CEO has 23 years of experience and has contacts within the education system. The company is still young and therefore has lots of room to grow. The main weakness of the Learning Mag is that it is, at this moment, I would consider overly simple. A little bit of interactivity would make it a bit more appealing. In addition, as the company grows, they'll have to improve their customer service and overall quality control of their own website. With regard to opportunities, the CEO's experience becomes very valuable here. He could use his contacts to gain some major contracts within school boards. The major threat to this company is that they're competing with some major players. Competing with Apple is probably never a good idea. However, at this time, as mentioned above, iBook Author is only available to Mac-based devices. In terms of investment, I would consider the Learning Mag a high-risk investment. Yes, the company has lots of room to grow and can definitely improve upon their current app. However, I see the Learning Mag as a potential takeover for a major player, and therefore the return of investment could potentially be very big.